We are finally beyond the next room and trying to make our way out of the castle. Hey everybody, this is Double RPG, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on the PSP. In this episode, we're going to try to finish up the Dwarf Woodlands chapter, and I think we're going to stop after that. So, just so you guys know, after this episode, I probably won't have another episode until a few days because we are bound to get a snowstorm here in the Midwest. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, but I will be working on the review for this game still, so be on the lookout for that sometime, probably next week or the week after, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll get another episode up, or either one or two more episodes of this Let's Play this week, so be on the lookout for those as well. So right now we're trying to make our way out of the castle, and as you saw from the from those big moving wheels like the one on the right there, those open gates for you. And the first one that we tackled on, that gate has a time limit for you to get through. And right now we just completed Maleficent's D-Link, which gave us the ability of Drain after leveling up her D-Link to the max. And yeah, that gate, the big cogwheel that we saw at the back in there, that's what actually controls that gate. But this one controls that gate over there. So, yeah. And as you can see, it does have a time limit, so you have to be careful. But luckily, there are no unversed around since we took care of those. And, yeah. And sometimes the farther away a gate is from the turning wheel, usually it'll take longer for the time limit to go by. So you should be able to make quick haste to get to where you need to go. And we got some more unversed, some more floods that we're finding. Here's some more magic pots. And we just summoned Cinderella to try and get her D-Link to the max. It just seems like every time when you go through this game, and the more D-Links you get, the more less it will become. Some people may find it to be a useless feature, but I actually find it to be necessary, especially with some certain D-Links. Now, with the red pots like that, you need to be careful. They will detonate if you hit them in the red area. And like I said, the blue ones give you the D-Link crystals, while the green ones give you HP orbs. So if you're going to choose something, be sure you always don't go for the red one. And there are some ledges like that that are really hard to get to, and you need a special command, like movement command that you need to get, kind of like the block or the dash. But that'll be much later on. And now we're in the courtyard of the Queen's Castle, trying to make our way out to the field just beyond it to meet Snow White. And we can purchase fire here, and magnet, and arrow, and stop, and panacea, and balloon letter items. Yeah, the new items you can obtain every time when you visit a new world. There will always be something new. We got ourselves a soothing crystal. And there was actually a spot where we could get the map of the castle, but we'll get that on our way back. I don't know. I think we may go ahead and skip over to going back to the Queen's Chamber after this upcoming scene, or the battle that's about to happen after it. And here we have Snow White, very lovely maiden.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Aren't you startled?
Should I be?
It's true, then. Her heart is pure light. She's the one.
Is something the matter?
Does the name Xehanort mean
Oh, and
anything to you?
by the way, the name Xehanort is actually an anagram for the phrase "no heart." If any of you haven't been able to figure that out, kind of like how Xemnas is the anagram for Ansem. The Xehanort's Heartless, that is.
Out of my way.
And we are about to converse with Snow White more, but we are now getting interrupted by Unversed. And yeah, we have a big barrage of unversed that we need to fight. But, like with every battle, it'll be cake. And who knows, maybe we'll get someone else to get their D-Link to the max. Maybe Cinderella even, but we'll have to see. The Keyblade that we're using, like I said, it has weak attack power, but it makes it easier for you to land critical hits, so you can almost think of it as a really strong weapon as opposed to the other ones that we used. And notice how it's very light, too. With an unverse using an ability like that, you want to make sure you can use the counter hammer, so that way you can attack it after you block its attack. And we just summoned Cinderella as our D-Link, as I assumed we would. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I assuming? I played this game and I captured the footage, so I should know what's coming up. But it's been a while since I captured the footage for this game, but I may be able to recollect my memories on what all I've done in the levels once I get the review up. And there is the final D-Link crystal we can get, which gives us the ability of regenerate, or regen, which means we can gradually heal our HP over time. And we finally completed the battle. And that gives us the air slide, and that means we can dash while we are in the air, which shows in the tutorial right here.
Lost her.
Yep, she went into the forest. If you've seen the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Terra was actually supposed to represent the bandit that was actually supposed to kill Snow White, but the bandit could not even kill her as well because of her pureness or purity and lighthearted spirit. But you know. Anyway, I think we're going to go ahead right now, and we are going to skip over back to the Queen's Chamber and finish up the chapter. So I'll see you guys very shortly. And here we're back at the Queen's Chamber, finishing up the chapter.
How dare you return here, you blundering fool?
What are you talking about?
I ordered you to bring me Snow White's heart.
A request I chose to ignore. You know, you claim to be radiant, but all I see are shadows of jealousy hanging thick on your heart.
You will pay for such insolence. Magic mirror on the wall, consume this fool once and for all.
When you assume that Terra is actually doing something for the good, you know, trying to redeem himself, you'll actually be surprised what others will say about him in the other characters' stories. Kind of like when Vin gets over here to the Dwarf Woodlands in his chapter.
You dare defy your queen?
The magic mirror cannot do everything the Queen bids, but she made it to teleport him to somewhere else, so where the magic mirror can defeat him. That just goes to show you how really evil this Queen is. About on the same par as Maleficent, but Maleficent is still the biggest evil villain in the Disney universe, aside from the devil in Fantasia. And now we're fighting the spirit of the magic mirror. This is actually a pretty tricky battle because sometimes it will mess with your seeing. It's kind of like this part right here. It's kind of similar to how you fight against Scarecrow in Batman Arkham Asylum with the with those illusions that are happening. So with a battle with this part right here, you want to keep moving forward so that way the fake spirits will go out of the way and you can make your way back to the real one, which is coming up pretty shortly. Sometimes it may appear right behind you, but who knows where it is. Like, right there. Like, we just went forward so much, and it just appeared back behind us at a far distance. Now, this is another trick right here. You want to actually be attacking the one that is smiling at you. Like, that one right there. That's the real one. hit that, and you will do some damage to it. Hitting the wrong one, I think you will get damage from the fake spirits. And that ability right there, Gold Rush, that actually takes place of the finishing move, the default finishing move that we learned. So if you attack an enemy with that ability, you can actually earn some extra money. And we finally defeated the Magic Mirror, the Spirit of the Magic Mirror, which gave us a maximum HP increase, and the Firestorm command style. While darkness may lurk in Terra's heart, he still has a very pure light within him.
Now you will ask the mirror. Where can I find Master Xehanort?
Magic mirror, instruct this knave. Give him the answers he doth crave.
Beyond both light and dark he dwells, where war was waged upon the fells.
The place we're going to find Master Xehanort is what the Magic Mirror was describing to us.
Thanks. You've been a big help. Master Ericus said he first received word of these events from Master Yen Sid. Maybe it's time I went and spoke with him myself.
Yep, so as you can see in the next episode we're going to get into, after we close off here, we are going to visit Master Yen Sid in the Mysterious Tower, and we just received the Treasure Trove Keyblade. So next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, we're going to the Mysterious Tower to visit Master Yen Sid, and then we're hopefully going to find Master Xehanort somewhere where Master Yen Sid has instructed us to look. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'm Double RPG, and we'll see you next time on Double RPG Let's Play. See you guys then.